This is Gloria McCrary. I'm a Bonsu coming from 10,000 Fearless Arc, Planks and Nails. And we're here, we're gonna talk to some of our brothers and sisters that are doing great things in the community when it comes down to filling in the gap with this disparities of having food deserts.
Awesome. Okay, I guess we want to start over here and go around. All right, I'm Brother Ilya Rashad Muhammad, and this is my lovely wife, Sister Angela. And we happen to be down here while visiting with our great brother, the Southern Regional Minister of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, our brother, Minister Abdul Sharif Muhammad. And it just so happened that while we were down here with our brother, that we were blessed to discuss some of what we are doing. We come from Memphis, so part of what we've been doing is our urban gardens. We've been blessed over the last 8-9 years to develop some urban gardens where we grow fruit, vegetables, berries, fruit trees, and we're also beekeepers. We've been beekeeping for the last 8 years or so, where we produce honey and allow the bees to pollinate to help the fruit grow. So just in a nutshell, that's some of what we've been blessed to do in Memphis, and we've been marveling at the activity that our brothers and believers down here in Atlanta have been doing.
And as you said, I'm Student Minister Abdul Sharif Muhammad, represent the whole southern region for the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And for the food desert, we have a grocery store, and we try to get the best food, healthy food. And we have a 10,000 Fearless headquarters on the other side of town called The Bluff, where we feed people every day in that whole community over there, because there is a food desert over there. And we give food, we try to get the best and the healthiest food we can to feed them every day. And they come not in the day, they come at night for the food, and we feed them. And then this is 10,000 Fearless also too. And we, every Thursday, we feed the people that come, we give them bags of food, we feed them here also. They got nothing to do with the grocery store on that part. We give them healthy food and we feed them, we give it to them every week without fail. So we try to help our people.
Yes.
And this is Sister.
I'm Sister Aaliyah. I'm the General Manager at the ARC, and what we do here is, as Student Regional Minister Abdul Sharif Muhammad has stated, that we make sure that we provide healthy food for our community. We have the grocery store, we have to be our safe haven, so we're making sure that we provide our people with the best foods possible. Along in the ARC, we also have Supreme Spring Water, which is a water company that we use that has fresh spring water. The water in the stores are usually made from tap water or mixed with something, but we make sure that this is alkaline water that's going to benefit our body. So we want to make sure that we give our community the best foods, the best drinks, and also fuel our minds as well with Rise Magazine. So we also do that as well, and just making sure that we capture everything. So we make sure that all of the food that we're giving, it is the best. We don't want to give anything other than the best. So if you would have put it in your body, we want to make sure that we want to put the best in everyone else as well. So thank you.
Well, I'm Brother David Muhammad, Assistant to Student Regional Minister Abdul Sharif Muhammad, and the proud husband of Sister Aaliyah Muhammad. And I just want to say that, it's been a highlight of the ministry of Student Regional Minister Abdul Sharif Muhammad over the years, but more recently answering the call of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for 10,000 Fearless. He really led the charge in going out right here in Atlanta, like he stated, in the Bluff. But one of the first things, even before establishing the 10,000 Fearless headquarters, men and women of the South, was to establish food distribution. And so, and it's basically answering the call from the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that has been reiterated by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, to make our community a safe and decent place to live. And a key part of that is getting good, wholesome food to our people.
How do you determine what is, as the brother said, a wholesome diet and healthy food?
Well, we have a book called How to Eat to Live from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And in that book, He tells us exactly what kind of food to eat and what kind of food for us to store and to give to our people. And that's how we
Because I see in a lot of places that we call food deserts, that and it's also food swamps that are just laden with fast food restaurants up and down the community, and that's what's available because a lot of people are not able to drive or get to a grocery store. So when you say you answered that call, how did you know it was even a call to do that?
The conditions of the people in every major city, we find where the conditions of especially our people in our neighborhoods. The minister Farrakhan described many of our communities as colonies because we see where outside forces control the education, the resources, the food supply, heck, even the water supply, that goes into our communities. So we don't have control over those things. And this has been like this for the longest.
So you're saying these deserts are made?
These are made deserts. Social engineering. And so the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Farrakhan and his various representatives and students throughout this country have been working to do away with this. And I think the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave perhaps the best representation of this by using the resources of the Nation of Islam to buy and cultivate farmland, to grow food. And Minister Farrakhan is continuing in that divine role by encouraging us not only with our national farms, but in our respective cities. We can do things right under our feet. And this is why you find all throughout the Nation of Islam, people, whether they start in their backyards, front yards, vacant lots, they're developing these gardens to start feeding themselves, their families, and ultimately their communities.
How do you get them to do this if they're used to eating hamburgers, hot dogs, Cheetos, hot Cheetos? You're offering them fresh foods. How do you get them to eat the fresh vegetables?
Well, the power of the truth, and the transformative power of truth, really, it touches something really of divine that is in the people, that it brings about a transformation. I think we all bear witness. We didn't always eat like we do now. And so because of being exposed to the truth, from God through the Honorable Minister Farrakhan, we were inspired to change our diets, to make a complete change in terms of our food intake. So, if it can happen with us, and hundreds of thousands and millions in America and outside, then it can happen with the rest of our people.
So education.
Proper education.
So I see, and the minister said that you go down to the Bluff.
Right, Bluff.
Yes, and the Bluff is one of the most disparate
Yes,
neighborhoods
that's
in
right.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, that's right.
And how do the people receive you with the fresh vegetables and what else do you have? Fresh vegetables, fruit?
Yes, so when they have the navy beans that's known throughout the world, that's good for us. And we have fresh fruit when we give it to them on the week. And we give it to them, they bring them, we go out and buy it and give it to people, give it away. And sometimes we cook for them.
Oh, really?
Once a week,
You bring hot meals.
hot meal and give it to them.
How do you determine your distribution to the people?
Well, we have brothers and sisters that work with us, that comes every week and help us over there. We have brothers and sisters come here every week and help us, and we do. And
So whosoever
people just
will.
come in, right, we send out, Instagram, Facebook, and word of mouth. Got nothing to be word of mouth. Free
And
food?
that's true.
Oh, that's
So how many people down at the Bluff do you think you serve weekly?
weekly, 150 to 200 people.
Beautiful, beautiful.
We used to do 200 a day.
Oh.
But now, you know, other food banks open up there,
Mm.
and they start pulling some of our people away. So,
That's since the
Yeah.
pandemic.
right.
Oh, God. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And this has been going on, you said, over how many years?
Oh man, we've done at least 5 years.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for your time and your energy and what you're doing in the community. We love it.
Thank you very
And
much.
you keep up the great work. 10,000 Fearless, the Ark, Plank and Nail.
Yeah, if you need us for anything, let us know. We get